Melissa from Lovable Loops here. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this Cinderella wig. It goes perfectly with my Cinderella dress. I have tutorials for both of these patterns now available, and I also have the written pattern for both of them available. So I will go ahead and link to everything below for you. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you. First part of our tutorial, you're going to need your yellow number 4 worsted weight yarn and your J crochet hook. Alright, to start with, I'm going to go ahead and create a magic loop. I'm going to chain 2, and then you're going to make 12 double crochet into the center. Sometimes my yarn is so squeaky and I don't understand it. If you know why that's happening, please comment below. I don't know if it's, maybe if it's dry in the room. But it doesn't normally bother me, but it's just, I feel like it might sound funny on camera. Alright. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. All right, so one more. Okay, and this is round 1 of the pattern. Go ahead and join to the top of that first double crochet. Okay, you can close the ring, pulling tight on that yarn tail. Now you're going to chain 2, and for round 2, you're going to place 2 double crochet into each stitch. Your first 2 double crochet go into that same stitch that you just joined to. You always make your first stitches into the same stitch that you joined to. So you're going to place 2 double crochet into each stitch. Round 2, you should have 24 stitches. I'm going to go ahead and count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Perfect. Go ahead and join. And for round 3, you're going to place 2 double crochet into the first stitch, and then you're going to double crochet in 1. And then you'll place 2 double crochet in the next stitch and 1 double crochet. So you're going to alternate between 2 double crochet into a stitch and 1 double crochet into a stitch. you're going to chain 2 and you're going to place 2 double crochet in your first stitch. And then you're going to place 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay, and then again in the next stitch you'll place 2 double crochet. And then in the next 2 stitches you'll place 1 double crochet. And you'll repeat that pattern for the remainder of the round, and at the end of round 4 you should have 48 stitches. At the end of round 4, you should have 48 stitches. Go ahead and count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. Perfect. Okay. Join your yarn. Okay, now for round 5, you're going to chain 2, place 2 double crochet in that first stitch, and then in the next 11 stitches you're going to double crochet once, and then in the next stitch after that you'll place 2 double crochet, and then in the next 11 stitches you'll place 1 double crochet, and you're going to do that 4 times. Okay, all right, so chain 2 and place your 2 double crochet in that same stitch. And then the next 11 stitches, you're going to place 1 double crochet. right, so we're done creating the crown of the hat. So that's basically the top portion of the hat. And now we're going to crochet the sides, basically. We'll keep crocheting in the circle, which will create the sides of the hat. So for rounds 6 through 16, for each round, you'll chain 2 and you'll place 1 double crochet in each stitch around. So at the end of each of those rounds, you'll have 52 stitches on your hook. So go ahead and double crochet around for rounds 6 through 16, and I will meet you back here for round 17. So now for the 16th row, which is our last round, I'm going to chain 1, and then you're going to single crochet once into each stitch. And this is just to help it give it a nice finish edge at the bottom. Okay, and after this we are going to start the bun of her hair, and basically what we're going to do is just make a ball. Just join to the top of that first single crochet and finish off. Okay, you can go ahead and set your hat aside. Okay, now we are going to make the bun of her hair. So you're going to use your H 5mm hook and the same yarn that you were using. Go ahead and make a magic ring. Chain 1 and make 7 single crochet. And I'm going to use my stitch marker to mark that for myself. I marked that first stitch. Okay, let me check that. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay, so go ahead and join to that first single crochet. Okay, now you're going to chain 2, and in each stitch around, including the one that you just joined to, you're going to make 2 half double crochet. Your first stitches will always go into that same stitch that you joined to, just like when we made the hat. Okay, that's where I had joined it. It's good to count because sometimes it looks like you have another stitch, but you don't. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and join again to the top of that first single or first half double crochet. Okay, so you should have 14 stitches. And now for round 3, you are going to alternate between making 2 half double crochet and then half double crocheting in 1, just like we did for the hat. So in that first stitch, you're going to make 2 half double crochet. Mark your first stitch with the stitch marker. And then in your next stitch, you're going to place 1 half double crochet. And then just continue that pattern around of 2 half double crochet and then 1 half double crochet. Okay. All right, and at the end of round 3, you should have 21. So let's count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21. Okay, you're going to join. Chain 2. And then for round 4, you're going to make 2 half double crochet, and then you're going to half double crochet in 2. So 2 half double crochet into your stitch that you joined to. I'm going to mark that first stitch for myself. Although I don't think at this point I really need to, but that's okay. All right, and then in the next 2, go ahead and half double crochet. And now in the next one, I will place 2 half double crochet, and in the next 2 stitches, I will place 1 half double crochet. And just repeat that pattern around. So at the end of this round, you should have 28 stitches. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Perfect. Okay, go ahead and join. Chain 2. And now we're going to repeat that pattern of 2 half double crochet in the first stitch and then half double crocheting in the next 3. So we're increasing it by 1. So 2 half double crochet in that stitch in the next, I think I was just double crocheting. I'm so used to doing that. Let me do this again. Okay. 1. Okay, that's 2 half double crochet in that first stitch. Now in the next 3, place 1. So 1, and another 1, and 1. So that's 3 half double crochets. And now in the next stitch, I will place 2 half double crochets. And then in the next 3, I will place 1 half double crochet. To write down for myself how many stitches I'll have now. I think it's supposed to be 35, so let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35. Okay, so at the end of round, at the end of round 5, you should have 35 stitches. Okay, round 6, you're going to place 2 half double crochet in your first stitch, and then you're going to half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Okay, so we're repeating that same pattern where we do 2 half double crochet in 1 stitch, and then we half double crochet in so many stitches, and this time it's 4. stop increasing here. And then what we'll do is for the next 6 rounds, we're going to just half double crochet around, okay? I'll do 1 round with you and then we can continue on and meet back up. So we are now on round 7. So for rounds 7 through 13, we are just going to half double crochet around. For rounds 7 through 12, you are going to half double crochet once in each stitch, and we will meet back up here after that. And you'll want to have your polyfill handy because we'll start to fill in the ball. Okay, we'll see you then. Okay, so you should have completed through round 12, and now for round 13, you're going to join, and then you're going to chain 2, and you're going to half double crochet those first 2 stitches together. I'm going to use my stitch marker to mark that stitch for myself, and then in the next 4 stitches you're just going to half double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you're going to half double crochet 2 together again. And then in the next 4 stitches, you're just going to place 1 half double crochet, and you're going to repeat that pattern around for the remainder of this round. join. Alright, and then after this round you should have 35 stitches. So go ahead and join. We're basically working backwards now. We began and we increased, then we created the middle, and now we're going to decrease until we're left with the ball. Okay, so now you're going to chain 2, half double crochet 2 together, and in the next 3 stitches you'll just half double crochet, and then you'll chain 2 together again, or half double crochet 2 together again, and then half double crochet in the next 3, and you're going to do that for the whole round. To continue, you're going to do the pattern of half double crochet 2 together, half double crochet in 2. Go ahead and start that and chain 2, half double crochet those first 2 stitches together, and then I'll half double crochet in 2 stitches. And just repeat that around. And then for round 16, the pattern is going to be half double crochet 2 together, half double crochet in 1. Okay, you're going to go ahead and join, and I am going to start filling the ball with polyfill. For the next round, we're just going to half double crochet together. Grab your polyfill. Okay. We're going to half double crochet 2 together. We're going to repeat that. I believe it'll be 7 times around, okay? So go ahead and chain 2. And you can stuff more polyfill if you need to as we go. Okay, go ahead and join to the top of your first half double crochet there. And then for our last round, I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches. So we'll half double crochet 2 together. Oh, we have 7. Sorry, we have 7 stitches. So we'll have 1 stitch left over. So go ahead and chain 2. A little tricky towards the end here. So you're going to do that 3 times. Oops, what did I do there? Fix that. Okay. Okay, go ahead and leave yourself a long yarn tail. Okay, then pull that through. Oh my gosh. All right. Now you're going to use, this doesn't have to be perfect because this end will be on your hat. So you're going to go ahead and just sew that end through to close it up. Alright, so now we have the bun attached to the Cinderella wig, and what we need to do now is make a headband for her, and we want the headband to run across the front, okay? Just like that. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to, just real quick, this is the dress that I had made. I can link to the tutorial for this dress below. It's very easy. I'm going to use the lighter, the accent blue for her headband. I was a little undecided, but part of the reason is because I have very little of that blue left, so I don't want to run out. So I'm going to be making a double crochet chainless foundation because I don't know how many stitches I'm going to need. So I'm just going to do a chainless foundation, and that way I can just measure as I go, and then I can stop when we get to the point where the headband is long enough. Okay? All right, so now my yarn is a little tangly, so just bear with me here. I'm going to use my eye hook for this, 5.5 millimeter. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Okay. I will make another video that shows you how to do a chainless foundation if you don't know. I'll do the first few a little slower. Okay, so you're going to start with a slip knot, and then you're going to chain 3. And basically when you do a chainless foundation, you're making your chain as you go rather than chaining first. So I have 3 chains there. I'm going to insert my hook into the first chain that I made. I have to pull my yarn through. Okay, now normally if I was going to double crochet, I would yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. I need to make my chain first. So I'm going to yarn over, pull through 1 loop. That's the chain made, okay? Now I'm going to make my double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And when you are inserting your hook, you're going to be inserting it into that chain that was made. The first one is a little harder to grab. It does get easier as you go along. Okay? So make your chain and then make your double crochet. Make your chain, make your double crochet. Make your chain, make your double crochet. Okay, and you're just going to continue on, and I'll obviously have down in the notes, in the text at the bottom of the screen to let you know how many I ended up making. And then you could always, you could just make a chain and then triple or double crochet into that chain if you don't want to do it this way. I'm just doing it myself so that it saves time for me. I ended up with 34 double crochet in my chainless foundation. So if you were going to chain, you would need to chain 36 since you'll double crochet in the third chain from the hook. So now I left myself, actually I have not cut this yet. You're going to want to leave yourself a long tail to sew this onto your hat. And then I'm going to position it. I don't want it flush against the bun. I want it a little further down. Make sure you have the front facing you. Remember, again, I ended up with my join seam on the side, which ideally that would be in the back. But so this is the front of my wig, okay? So I'm going to position the headband a little bit in front of the bun, and then it'll go down about maybe halfway to 2/3 of the way on each side, okay? So you're just going to thread your yarn onto your tapestry hook, and then go ahead and attach it, and then you're just going to just sew it onto the hat. Oh, what did I do? Don't do that. Again. And just as a tip, since it's going to be at an angle this way, you're going to want the chain that you made to be here, because this is going to be the tighter side. This is going to be the looser side. This is the side where you made those double crochet. Okay, so when you were crocheting, this side was facing you. Okay, try this again. don't you? Tie off those ends on the inside, and there you have it. So cute, your Cinderella wig. And if you want your headband to go down all the way on the sides, you could add a few more stitches, but I think it looks cute like that. All right, so the link, like I said, again, for the dress is going to be down below in the notes, and I will have the written pattern for both of these available on my website, on my blog very soon, which will also be linked below. If you found this tutorial helpful, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and thank you.